Hi, Mike Crosby here from Crosby Brothers Pool and Spa, bringing you another instructional video, a little something to help you out with measuring for your new spa cover. Now, whether you're going to go ahead and order from us or from another source online, or maybe you've got a local store that can have a cover made for you but needs your measurements, we're going to teach you how to measure your spa cover. So what we're going to need today to make this as easy as possible is a tape measure. I like to use a framing square because it has a 90-degree edge here, and it's very easy to get the radius of your spa corners using this. A clipboard with some paper is handy. On our clipboard here I have one of our measurement sheets. Now at the end of this video I can instruct you on where to find this sheet on our website so that you can download it and follow these instructions. I'll put that in a PDF file so that if you have Adobe Acrobat on your computer you can actually just fill the sheet in and email it right back to us. But anyways, so let's get right on to the basics of how to measure your spa cover. So every manufacturer is going to want the length and width. So what I first do is I'll take your tape measure here, measure across the seam, and I take this measurement in a couple different spots. So we come across, and I go right from edge to edge. Now, on this cover, we're kind of lucky, it ends right at 80 inches. So instead of just taking that first measurement and going with it, what I do is I'll kind of go down the line and double check, because if it's an older spa cover, it may be swollen from water absorption, or it may have shrunk a little bit, or it might even be torn and tattered, hard to read. So take that measurement from a few different angles. What I do is 2 per side. So I'm measuring here, I get 80 again. Now I come over here, I'll do the same thing twice on this half of the cover. I get 80 here, come down further, and I get 80 here. So we can safely say that along the seam of this cover, we have 80 inches. Make note of that on your measurement sheet or on your piece of paper, and I would write the 80 inches right across the seam. You want to definitely, especially if your tub is different measurements, length and width, you want to make note of that seam measurement so that you don't kind of jot down the measurements, send off that sheet, and all of a sudden a manufacturer makes the cover and let's say the 88 or the 80 inches on the opposite side, so that it'd be too short one way or the other. So I write that measurement right down on the seam so that no mistakes can be made. So now we can come over here, and I do the same thing here. I actually take 3 measurements. I measure across, and I'm getting 88. Now I'll come across the center of the cover. You want to be careful because some covers might have a handle on them, or where the stitching for the handle, it might bulge out, so that could give you a false reading. So we want to come right inside that, 88, and then we'll just measure one more time, 88. So after confirming that measurement 3 times, we can safely say that the length of the cover is 88 inches. On to the next important. This is probably the most important measurement, and this is where a lot of mistakes are made. All your cover manufacturers usually have a disclaimer saying that if the measurements that you submitted are incorrect after the cover's made, you're pretty much stuck with the cover, and that's every single manufacturer. They're going to make that cover according to whatever measurements you submit to them. So you want to be accurate with your measurements. In a little while I'll show you a little trick to where you kind of get yourself a little bit of insurance and a little room with the length and width, but especially with this radius you want to be accurate. So the best thing you could use is a framing square. What you want to do is place that square on the corner of your hot tub cover. Now if you want to come right in here, and what we're looking for is the point at which the spa cover starts to meet the framing square and comes out to here. So on each side, where that cover meets the framing square out to here is 6 inches. And that's like that on both sides. So we can safely say the radius of this corner is 6 inches. Now, me with my double checking, I go around and I do that on every single corner of the tub. Again, some older tubs, older covers could be swollen, the corners could be, sometimes the foam is cracked. So I check all the corners and try to get the best, most accurate measurement after doing all 4. You might have a situation where your hot tub cover is so torn or worn that you can't actually measure the cover properly. In that case, you'd want to take the outside measurements of your hot tub and the outer radius of your hot tub corner. If you need help with that, because that can be a bit harder depending on the brand, some manufacturers have a stepped shell, or the shell slopes in, so that can be really tricky. Give me a call or an email. We can get your tub information, and I can get some original specs from the manufacturer so that you can have a proper cover made for it. But once you have the radius, so in this case we have a 6-inch radius. Make note of that on your sheet. Also down here on the side of the tub, you have a skirt. This serves a real important purpose. It seals against the side of the tub, helps improve the energy efficiency of your hot tub. So we want to make sure that we have enough of that to cover up that seam, and also so that when the wind blows, it can't get underneath and just blow the cover right off. So on this particular tub, we have a 4-inch skirt. That's pretty standard. I would say that if you're ordering a new spa cover and you have the room, I'd probably go 6-inch. More the merrier. Does a little bit better of a job. But measure it, see what you've got currently. Make sure that if you do go longer, that it's not going to interfere with anything. Make note of that on your sheet. Other thing we're looking for is where the straps are on your cover. So the straps are usually opposite the seam. So on your sheet, we can come over here. So like on this sheet here, if I were to draw the seam going this way, I would make the straps, so if the seam were here, your straps are going to be opposite the seam. Now if you really wanted to pinpoint and be 100% accurate, you could technically measure off the side to where your current straps are so that the buckle locations would match your current tub. Is it super important? No. Are the factory straps that are going to come on a remanufactured cover going to be in nearly the same location? Yes. So some customers of mine, they'll measure strap location. Other than that, I would say it's not very important at all. You're going to get a new set of straps and buckles with your new cover, and chances are the clip and the locking mechanism for that is not going to be the same as what you have. So replacing the whole thing new with the new cover is just the way to go. But if you wanted to be accurate, you could take your framing square, hold it to the side of your cover, and at that point you could measure your strap location off the edge, and then just make note of that on your measurement sheet where that measurement from the corner to the strap goes, and then the manufacturer of the spa cover can place the strap there. Only other thing to make note of is maybe the color that you're looking for. Match the tub or the existing cover you have. We're going to have this all available on our website soon. So in the description of this video, you're going to find a link. That's going to take you to our website where you can download this order sheet. If you like, you can even order your spa cover from us. It's something we've never offered before. Usually we only deal locally here in our store, but we're going to be expanding, offering our services online. We have a local company that makes a very high quality spa cover at a great price. We've been very impressed with these covers. You can order Mylar backing, mesh. The mesh is nice because it's easily drainable, but the covers are a great quality. We can definitely come up with some great pricing for you. Just fill out the sheet, submit it to us, and then we can get a quote to have one of those covers shipped out direct right to your home. Are we going to be the cheapest online? Certainly not. Are we going to be comparable to some of the direct distributors? Probably not. But where we are going to shine is the quality of our cover and also the customer service you're going to get from my brother and I. With every cover purchase, we plan on shipping a instructional video showing you how to install your new cover. We're going to offer all sorts of advice. It's this situation where the only reason we haven't gone online before is because we haven't quite figured out a way to create that personable presence like we do here in our store. The same personable presence that's caused us to grow so well over the years. But now we're going to try, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But that will be available to you off of our website, and you can certainly contact me directly. I'm Mike Crosber. You can reach me here at the store at 742-3207. That's area code 585-742-3207. Or you can contact me at mike@crosberpools.com. All that info will be in the description of this video, and we look forward to our next instructional video. My cousin Chad holding the camera there, holding my cell phone. But yeah, we'll catch you on the next video, and I hope you have a great day.